So what's up, guys? It's been a while, but figured it was time to work on the boat again and maybe shoot some more footage. So let's go on up and have a look. Yeah, I think last time we left off with me fairing the deck, and I got that done, and then I put 2 coats of a barrier coat, epoxy barrier coat on the deck. And I think, as crazy as this sounds, we're gonna try to do teak decking again. It's taken this long, we might as well put the extra money and effort in and restore it back to the way it used to be. Been doing some work over here, just sealing up all these holes and stuff. This is where the engine gauges and stuff used to be. And then down below, try to climb down here. So I've got the engine pretty much permanently mounted. I think I have it aligned pretty well. I went ahead and installed packing in the stuffing box. And I looked into doing a dripless shaft seal, but I just didn't have clearance. To do that, I would have to get a longer prop shaft made so I could move the engine further forward. And I don't really feel like doing that, so we're just gonna try the old original stuffing box with the old packing. Well, it's new packing, but old style. But yeah, the engine's pretty much good to go, I think. And right now I'm working on building the engine compartment. So I have these old pieces in, kind of just set up so that I can work off of them and build the sides. And I'm gonna try to do it to where it can be completely disassembled. That way, if I need to work on the engine, I can unbolt all this stuff and I just have a completely open engine compartment. That's the goal. I don't know if that will happen, but we're gonna try. I've gone ahead and filled in all these old screw holes with thickened epoxy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sand it all down, and so I can start fairing some of these bad spots here, lower spots.
Trusted, repeated, gander, uneven, endless, with defined, the right design, the form belongs to the one who drew. Come see me through. Come through the sea to bear and share the light inside of you. Don't cast away, don't cast away, don't let them cast a road for you. Find the sun, pause the moon, lose the air, the dreams come to those who let them in there. Got it rule and open wide your winged eye. Spirit dive, you got your truth. All spirit vibes where darkness comes to challenge you. Be more that way.
Hey guys, so I'm actually in Pensacola, Florida right now. I got the chance to come down here and help a friend to make a delivery, a boat delivery from Pensacola down to St. Petersburg. So here I am. I'm gonna be crewing on this boat right here. So it's kind of a mess down in here. Got everything kind of ripped apart while we're Trying to make sure everything's in working order. Right now we're trying to figure out how to get the engine going. We got it started once, but it doesn't want to start back up again. So we're trying to diagnose that right now, but engine's looking a little crusty. But should be alright. It's a pretty extreme wiring situation in here.
Je suis en colère avec toi ce soir parce que tu m'as dit que je suis à toi et je pense que tu es gros et je sais que tu es chauve et je pense que je ne t'aime plus.
Même si mes cheveux reviendront un jour, tu ne voudras pas plus de mon amour. Même si tu penses que je suis gros, même si tu sais que je suis chauve, pourquoi tu ne m'aimes plus?
Je voulais être libre comme quand j'étais.
So I disassembled the old bowsprit, or a pulpit, whatever you want to call it, and this is a big hunk of teak that was in the middle, kind of running down the center of it. So, and I don't plan on reusing this, so I was going to try to recover some of this material out of it so I can hopefully use it on other parts of the boat. I'm going to try to take out a section in here to add on some material to these frames for the companionway. So this is a piece of the companionway hatch that made the frame. And so this used to be thicker, something like, not nearly that thick, but you know, this made the frame that the hatch boards slid down into. It was all one piece, but this top's layer, I don't know if it had been busted in at one time, but on both sides of the frame, all this wood was just cracked, mainly up at the top, like it had been kicked out from the inside or something. So I just needed to get rid of all that material. So I planed it down all the way to the thickness pretty much that the hatch boards are. So I'm going to try to epoxy on a new piece, something like this, that runs all the way up. And this will make a new, stronger piece for the hatch boards to slide in between. And I probably will also add on some more back here because this is kind of thin. I didn't want to just throw this wood out because it's a lot of teak, and teak is really expensive. So I'm going to try to reuse it. So we'll see what happens. Alright, I went ahead and planed them down, and now I have two 5/8 inch boards. Alright, the plan is to epoxy this onto this old piece of trim. And once that's in place, this will provide the new area for the hatch boards to slide into. Hopefully. Alright, well, I've got these new pieces laminated on here. Got it all clamped up. So we'll let this cure and come back to it later. So I recently picked up this jointer planer combo probably about a week ago, and it's pretty sweet being able to kind of mill your own wood. I haven't got to spend a lot of time using it, but so far it's pretty awesome. I'm having a couple issues with it. The feed system, it's not grabbing the wood, I guess, like it's supposed to, so the wood will be going through and then it'll kind of stop, and then you have to push it and then it'll pick back up again. And then some wood, like the teak, really has a hard time grabbing it. It cuts it fine, but for some reason it just doesn't. For some reason it just doesn't want to grab it. So I'm gonna have to look into that some more. So it's made by a Swiss company called Inca, and it's pretty cool because it just has one cutter, and for the jointer, and then the planer table raises up to the cutter. So it's a pretty cool design. I've been looking at getting a planer and a jointer for a long time, but to get both of them separately, it's pretty expensive, even if you get them used. So, but I was able to get this for like $450. So I thought it was a pretty good deal, and I just replaced like a couple of little things on it, but so far it's been working pretty good. So I feel like a real woodworker now.